It was an early Monday morning. I walked into the office. I had my cup of coffee. I had a quick chit-chat with my colleagues. And when I was about to open my emails, our boss called for an emergency meeting. Uh-oh, what happened? I turned around. I looked at my colleagues, but they had no idea what was going on. So we went to the meeting room. We sat quietly. Everyone was staring at our boss. And then he finally said, "I have some news for you." Well, it didn't sound about right at all. And then he continued, "We have decided to close down the Singapore office. And you guys have two options. Option one is to relocate to another country with us. And option two, stay in Singapore. And of course, look for a new job." Well, I was speechless. That's the news I've always wanted to hear on a Monday morning. So, what do I do now? What about my summer plans? What about my work visa? Do I need to start packing up my bags right now? I had no idea. The only thing I knew is that I wanted to stay in Singapore. So I thought, okay, probably I needed a plan. And I made a plan. Mission impossible. Find a job in 30 days or say goodbye to Singapore. And I started to work on this plan. I applied for all possible jobs. I think poor recruiters might have known me by name by then. I called all my friends and asked if they knew anyone who might have had any jobs for me. And luckily, one of my friends said yes. I might know someone. And that's how I found my new job. The job, thank you. The job that has changed my life. The job where I had an amazing boss. The boss who always said, "Trust the universe, it has a plan for you." Well, obviously back then in 2018, I didn't feel that way. Anyway, he was right. A few years later, that boss, he had to leave the company. And guess what happens a while after he had left? Let's fast forward to summer 2023. A few weeks ago, on a Monday morning, I walked into the office again. I had my cup of coffee while patiently waiting for a randomly scheduled call with my boss. And guess what she said? Yes, exactly. That's how I found out that I had to start a new quest. Find a job in 30 days or say goodbye to Singapore 2.0. This is happening again. Summers must really love me. So I didn't know what I was going to do. But the first thing I did is I called my previous boss. And guess what he said? "Trust the universe. It has a plan for you." But in the meantime, he added, "Have fun and make the most out of it." What? Trust the universe? Have fun? What was he talking about? Is he crazy? But anyway, I decided to listen to his advice and trust the universe. So I took this as an opportunity to go on a little self-discovery journey. I thought, why don't I try new things that I've never done because I've never had time for them. So now I'm taking Chinese lessons. Well, I've been living in Singapore for 8 years. So maybe it's time to finally learn a few words in Chinese. I'm taking salsa and bachata lessons. Well, it's not going as gracefully as I thought it would be, but at least I'm having fun. And finally, I'm confronting my fear of public speaking and standing on this stage and sharing this story with you. As for me, staying in Singapore, well, summer 2023 is not over yet. So let's see what happens next. But in the meantime, I will just trust the universe, have fun, and make the most out of it. Thank you.